So here we have a game which is slightly a variant of the predation game that we did earlier. And as you can see that here we have an information set which contains two decision nodes, which makes this as a game of imperfect information, the kind of game that we will now solve. So it's the same game, but just after choosing this strategy of in by the entrant, E and I, they will face a simultaneous move game, right? Okay. So that is because of that, farm I doesn't know while choosing between fight and accommodate that after choosing in, what entrant is choosing, whether to fight or to accommodate. Okay. So now, keeping this game here, first we will talk about what is a sub game. And as I always said, that given a definition, it is very important that you learn what it restricts. That is, first we will look into the sub games that are here, and then we will look into which partitions of this game are not a sub game. Okay. So in a sense, understanding a sub game is very easy. Why? Because it is a complete, it is a complete game in its own right. I think you will have the feeling of as if we are talking about a subset, right? So, because in subset also, that's what we say, right? That a subset is in its own right, it's a complete set. So here also, but obviously the details are very different. But here also, a sub game is essentially a complete game in its own right, which leads us to a very common claim that this complete game and every complete game is also a sub game. But what about picking sub games from this complete game? Now, if this is correct, that a sub game has to be a complete game, then we know that we need some components. Number one, we need an initial node. And by structure, you know that an initial node is always part of a singleton information set. Okay, we will see how to how it helps to distinguish between what partition is a subgame and what partition is not. So we need an initial node, and number two, we need a terminal node, right? Beyond which we will have the payoffs. And obviously, we need all there is in between. All there is in between. Okay. Now, the reason we are discussing subgame perfect Nash equilibrium or subgame per se is that we are interested in games of imperfect information. And for imperfect information game, what we have is scenarios like this where an information set contains more than one decision node. So what if we start with an initial node? Let's say we pick the initial node here, this E, okay? And then we pick the terminal nodes as one of these, okay? Because these are terminal nodes. So now we have two terminal nodes in a single information set. Because of that, apart from this criteria of satisfying the components, we also have another condition, and that condition is very important. It says that if any node is chosen as a part of the subgame, okay, if any node is chosen as a part of the subgame, and if there are other nodes in the same information set to which this node belongs, Okay, let me tell it in using this example. So what you are saying is that let us pick this terminal node. All right. So let us pick this terminal node. What you are saying is that if this terminal node belongs to the subgame that we are creating, then we must take any other node which belongs to the same information set to which this node belongs. So I have chosen this node, and then I know that this node belongs to this ellipsoidal kind of an information set. Okay, and there is another node which is this one, which belongs to the same information set. And that means that if I take this node to be a part of my subgame, then this node on the right side automatically becomes a part of the subgame. Okay. Now this condition basically tells us a very simple sentence, and that sentence is this: you cannot take you cannot take a part of an information set. Okay, that's what it basically tells us, that you cannot take a part of an information set. So if you are trying to consider an information set which has many nodes, and if you consider one of them, then you include all. This is first. The second thing is that initial node, okay, initial node doesn't qualify as a kind of node which is a part of an information set which includes other nodes. In simple words, what I just said earlier, that initial node must be a part of a singleton information set. So two rules. Number one, we start with the singleton information set, and number two, then if we take any information set, we are going to consider the complete information set without leaving any nodes in between. Okay. So given these two rules, let us see how many subgames are here and how they look. Okay. Note that currently we are not really interested in solving this game, but we are more interested in finding the correct subgames out of this game. Because if you make a mistake in taking the subgames, then definitely your solution will be wrong. Okay, so you cannot start with this node, because if you start with this node, then you have to take this node. And if you take these two nodes belonging to a bigger information set or a doubleton, let's say, or information set, then none of them will qualify as an initial node. So the first subgame that we have here is this one. Okay, so how does it look? Here, then fight, accommodate, and then we have the information set that belongs to I, then fight, accommodate, and fight, accommodate. So the minimum subgame that we have here is basically the simultaneous game that we added as a variant. Okay, and then what do we have? Apart from this one, we have the complete game. Okay, so there are two subgames. Number one is this one, and number two is the complete game. In the next session, we will see how to solve this, and while learning SPNE, and we will also again do the same job that we did one class back, that we will take the normal form and we will see that there are more equilibriums than what we'll be finding through SPNE. Anyways, so let us just take three different partitions of this game which will not qualify as a sub game. Okay. So which one is not a subgame? First of all, definitely, if I take this game, starting with i's information set with two nodes, this will not become a subgame. So this is not subgame. Why it is not subgame? Because none of these two nodes qualify as initial nodes. So no initial node. This is our reason here. Okay. And let us take another two different partitions in which we will see that they won't be a subgame for the different reason. Okay. So this is not a subgame because there is no initial node. They don't qualify. Now, we know that initial node belongs to a singleton information set. So what about this partition? Okay. So you're looking at this partition. So we are trying to claim that this one is a subgame. Okay, this one. So here we take this side, we take the decision node at the left side and we leave the decision node at the right side. And this is also not a subgame. And why this is not? Because breaking information set. Okay. All right. So next time you solve a game under SPNE, the first job you have to do is you have to find the correct subgames. And while doing that, you must always check that number one, you have taken the initial node correctly. And number two, you don't break any information set. Okay.